Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is probably going to be the first video. I'm Hino, and this is Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire, probably my favorite game franchise. And Slay the Spire 1, between all platforms, I probably played somewhere in the realm of 1,1600 hours between Steam on PC, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. I've also played the board game for a ridiculous amount of time. Very, very good game. And now the sequel has come out a couple weeks ago now. I've got about 60 hours in it or so. And I thought, this is perfect. Now that I kind of have a good understanding of the game, and here, let me show you. I've gone and I've unlocked everything in the timeline. I've been playing it a fair bit. My ascensions aren't exactly on the high side, but that's because I've been playing mostly multiplayer, which has a different Ascension Climb. I'm not really sure how it works, but I've been playing with a couple of my friends, and basically I've spent at least 30 to 40 of my 60 hours playing multiplayer. So I haven't had a chance to really do the Ascension Climb in single player yet, which is why I want to do it here. Also to document it, because I think doing single player Ascension Climbs is kind of fundamental in a game that has multiplayer like this, to come to terms with your understanding of the game and kind of get more proficient with the game. And I absolutely love this game already. Way more than I probably should. It's unreasonable how much fun this game is. It's so good. And I've been a fan for a really long time. I've been playing it for years and years now. That being said, I'm doing it in a new profile. Mainly because on this one, you know, it has all of the stuff unlocked already, and I kind of want to document like how you could, as a new player on a fresh save, still do really well if you're knowledgeable and kind of know what to take, kind of work with what you get. Not everything will be unlocked. Not all the good cards and relics will be available right away, but you could still make things work. I find that interesting part of the climbing experience. I know that's a little bit different compared to going into the game blind. I already have so many hours. Of course, I have more information than a new player would have, but even so. Also, for the channel, I'd like to keep this profile like, this will be where I actually try, right? So I want to be able to check my stats and kind of see like when I'm try-harding to make videos here, you know, I can see how well I'm doing, how my skill improves. So I'll make my profile one save kind of my casual, mostly multiplayer. I noticed that your multiplayer runs in the timeline, or not the timeline, in the compendium. They list your wins and losses for each character and your streaks and stuff, but it includes multiplayer. Just a little weird. So I want to have a purely single player save here anyway. So anyway, that all being said, let's just jump into a run, because I really want to bring all these characters to Ascension 10, I believe is the highest that they have right now in early access. There's only a few weeks in. But yeah, I really want to see what that's about, so let's hop right in. I do not need the tutorial. We are fine. Okay. A sip of my drink. Okay. We're going to be fighting Phantom. So he has a debuff, or he has a buff rather, called Slippery. Every time he takes damage, he loses 1 stack, and what Slippery does is when he takes damage, it gets reduced to 1. If you want to know whether or not the boot affects that and rounds it up to 5, I have no idea. It works on intangible, so probably. But I'm not sure. No clue. I'm just going to circle shops, underline elites. I won't bother picking a path until we do this first fight, because normally there would be a Niao right here. One of the ancients, the whale that resurrects you every run, she gives you like a boon. But because this is the seeded run, because it's the first run and a fresh profile, it'll always be the same. It's been weeks since I've seen this seed. I haven't looked into it, so genuinely, I barely remember anything about it. I remember taking Pyre and that being a really good card. I remember nearly losing because I accidentally turned Thrash into a giant rock in the final boss fight against Queen. And that is literally all that I can even recall from that run, so we'll see. I know that the tutorial seed is rather easy. I didn't struggle with it all too much on my first attempt, but even so, we're on a fresh save, so we're gonna take it as it comes, man. Alright, so nip it. Pretty straightforward fight. He hits you, and then he hits you less hard, and he blocks, and then he also gains strength a little bit sometimes. We're able to heal the full because of Burning Blood. Really not that crazy. Setup Strike is interesting. The extra strength is good. Kind of goes well with the idea of kind of rushing down an enemy. On account of the fact that, why won't it come to mind? Oh, the fact that Venom has Slippery is what I mean to say. The fact that he has Slippery, we have to kind of hammer him with a lot of attacks really fast, make the Slippery stacks go away so we could deal real damage. So Setup Strike could be kind of good. Because if I have to build the deck around doing that exact thing, Setup Strike helps that exact thing, so I'm kind of tempted to take Setup Strike. Bloodwall is just a really good block card. I mean, you take 2 damage, but like, who gives a shit? If you could block upwards of 16 block, then it's like, yeah, okay. If I'd rather, like, what's the alternative to taking the 2 hit points, taking 16 damage? Like, yeah, give me a Bloodwall, right? That's a good card. Tremble's also good, but it's like, I don't have attacks to go with it, and I already have Bash, so. I kind of like the idea of both of these here. But Setup Strike is solid. I mean, we need to add attacks because it's Act 1, right? That's kind of Slay the Spire, like, big brain right there. The most elites we're ever going to get on this map is 2, which is kind of sad. We could do, like, 3 fights, 2 events, 2 fights, guy. We could do 3 fights, 1 event, 1 guy, 1 event, Either way, it's the same, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I guess I'll go, like, this way. Yeah, that's fine. I like this route because you could get, like, even though normally I like getting a fire before an elite, I think we're the Ironclad, so it's we're kind of strong enough, right? Between these, we got a campfire. It's kind of nice. Then, Actually, was this a mistake? Maybe it was. Maybe it is a mistake. Because I could go like here, get an elite, and then like fire elite, and then like a shop. I'll probably have a lot of money by then. I mean, there's still time to pivot. Whatever, we're in combat, so let's figure this out. So we got the slime trio. This guy's gonna give us slimes. These guys are hitting us. That's a pretty good turn for setup strike, damn. Love to see it. Breakthrough, flame anger. Anchor could be pretty well, no, because it's like a little slow. I think it propagates itself. See, at a copy, dude, is like that could be good in theory against Phantom, but it's like a slow way to break Slippery, and then it only does like some damage. Kind of like Breakthrough. It's AoE, so it helps a lot of hallway fights like exoskeletons and stuff. Could also be good against those like little inky cat guys. Inklet, I think they're called, or something like that. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Okay, so where would I want to go? Okay, so my idea was I wanted to go this way. You get 2 elites with a fire between, kind of get some events. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit harder, and I probably should have thought about it harder from the beginning, but here we are. I could go around. I get like a solid 4 encounters, 5 encounters to get cards, you know. Pretty strong. Maybe I could take it here. And then I still get a fire between, which is good. But then I have enough money for a shop, which I don't get on this side. So it's very, very similar. How many events was I getting anyway? 3 versus 2? Would I replace one of the shop? Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way, actually. I think I'm going to go this way. You spot an enormous shambling beast. So I could spend the next fire hatching that. The next fire is right here. If I hatch that, it'll turn into a 0 cost. I think it's like 13 or 14 damage attack. That's pretty solid. Pairs well with setup strike, pairs well with bash. It's just a really heavy hitting attack card in general. Just a solid card. It's like a clash without the restriction from Slay the Spire 1. Actually, I think I just realized this. I have not seen Clash in Slay the Spire 2, and I could not be more happy about that. By the way. Just by the way. Love that. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I do not get a lot of fires this act. Like, they're all over here. That's so awkward. I still want the elites, though. I'm playing the Ironclad, so I just kind of hope it works out, right? Burning Blood. Maybe that's silly, but we're on Ascension 0. Like, I feel like I'm probably going to be fine. This mantle goes so good with Bash, dude. Hey, it's the Inklet. I was right. Inklet. Hit this guy. Give strength. Now that guy dies. Gets rid of all of the ink. Hit this. Take 4. I love their little punch. These guys are so cute. Ooh, I want armaments, man. I guess I could upgrade armaments up here if I take it. Do I have anything that's upgrade hungry right now? Not really. Yeah, I'll take armaments. That seems fine. Enchant a card with Sown. Give 1 energy back when played. What would I put that on? I don't even know, dude. Or I could just get an upgrade. I could upgrade armaments and heal. Well, I'm at full health, so who cares? I don't know. Sona's pretty good, though. Put it on Bash, make Bash easier to play. Seems good. Give one energy back on play. Yeah. Yeah, solid. Really good. Dismantle's good because it's multi-hit while they're vulnerable, so that'll help kill Phantom's Slippery really fast. If they're vulnerable, which is why I kind of want Thunderclap. Because even though it only applies one, which takes down in one turn, which makes it hard to pair with this unless you draw them at the same time, if I first Bash, I can extend the amount of vulnerable Bash has given by hitting with Thunderclap, so I'll take a Thunderclap. I need to find a block solution soon, though. I don't really have that. I guess I'm just eating 16 damage here. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that could have been worse. Let's look at a Vajra. Ooh, Pyre. Oh, that only works once? I was just thinking it would have been good to have Sown on Pyre. Can't believe you get that this early in the starter seed, man. I remember, like I said, I remember taking this the first time and it worked out really well. I think I put Zone on it last time, but I must have taken a different path last time or something. Actually, is the path random? I don't even know. Anyway, moving forward. Yikes, man. What the hell? That's a lot of damage. That went okay. I could use some card draw. Maybe a battle trance would be good here. Oh, a Gorget. Nice. Oh yeah, I really wanted to hatch that. Yeah. Really wanted to upgrade armaments, but like I feel like hatching bird soup is kind of mandatory, isn't it? Let's not forget that I want to go to that shop. Frog Parasite. For the game, you're going to give me the combo on the first turn. That's probably fine. 14. Now 2 strikes will kill you. Actually, 1 bird soup will kill you, which is probably even better. Actually, you know what? It always seems like these two are the ones that attack the first time, and then they, like, alternate. Maybe I should have hit you. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We figured it out. Solved. Well, that kind of blows. Oh, ornamental fan. It's kind of... Oh, okay, there's a block solution finally. Jeez. Need that. Real bad. Got the double nib. Can we just kill you outright? This would be 9. And then we go to 3 energy because of zone. And you'd be vulnerable. So then this would go to like 26. Plus 9 is 35. Leave you on 10. We can easily. Nice. Did I take Whirlwind here? I mean, we have Pyre, so, like, maybe, yeah. We also have Thunderclap, which pairs with it well. Wait, can we talk about this for a second? So, like, Punch Dagger, Whirlwind seems fun. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I'd say it's good, but it seems fun. Wait, Punch Dagger, Anger. Wait. Increase this attack, the card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Which triggers first? Momentum? Or, like, surely it would create the copy first. Right? So, like, if I had Momentum 5 on an Anger, and I played Anger, would the copy have 6 or would it have 11? I have no idea. Does the enchantment trigger immediately as the card hits? Or does the card resolve and then the enchantment triggers? I don't even know. Because there are enchantments like Sharp that just buff the damage value. So are the... Oh my god, maybe I should test it. If I test it and that backfires, that would kind of suck, though. Anchor pairs well with Whirlwind and Pyre, though. I need more card draw, though. Alright. Screw it. I really want to test it. I want to see. It's not... If it doesn't work, then that isn't good, and I shouldn't have done it. But I guess the alternative would be putting it on Whirlwind, which is also, like, okay. It's, like, only okay. I guess at this point, remove Strike, right? I mean, we're going to be propagating copies of Anger. Yikes. I want to play Pyre or Dismantle here, but, like, I don't want to take that much D, so... I guess I just won't. Worked out anyway. Okay, I don't really know if I want to do this. $45 health, triple potion. These are all good. So this is definitely armaments, right? We planned for that. Oh my gosh, what a good turn. Okay, so right now, with my strength, Anger is currently dealing 9. Because it's upgraded. And the upgrade normally does 8. Okay. So, what I want is for when this gets discarded, I want both copies to say 14. If that's the truth, then this is insane. And if it's not, that would be rather sad. Damn. I mean, they do continue to scale as each copy is played, but damn, it would have been so good if they were both... Oh my gosh. Oh well, oh well. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. My deck is really weird. Okay, Bash, Thunderclap, Anger, Bird Swoop. Lots of damage. Yeah. I knew we weren't going to have that much trouble with Phantom here. I mean, Phantom is challenging if you don't know what to expect, but, like, we have a lot of cheap attacks and multi-hits and stuff, so it's really kind of countered him. Primal Force is interesting. Giant Rock thing is fun. Thrash is interesting. The way it exhausts your deck and only makes itself strong is also fun. Actually, okay, wait a minute. That's actually a sick combo. Wait, because hold on, I want to take Demon Form because, like, Whirlwind and stuff and whatever, but, like, also, and, like, it pairs with Demon Form Anchor is, like, chef's kiss. But, hear me out. Thrash? Thrash Momentum Anger is kind of neat, right? Like, that's just kind of cool, right? Because it's creating copies of itself that get stronger. And then Thrash eats them and becomes stronger. Is that that's a fun deck theme. I kind of want to try it. Definitely not the correct choice. Teskatara's Ember is kind of interesting. Teskatara's Ember means that, like, literally every attack in my freaking deck, except for Bash and Thunderclap, and, like, okay, not every attack, but a very significant amount of my attacks are just free. Which pairs really well with Whirlwind. And allows me to use all my defense all the time. I really need more block in this deck, man. One extra energy I don't need. Remove 4 cards. Create Soot. If I'm propagating angers and I only have a little card draw, I'm not going to be getting Soot too often. If I remove 4 cards, I could remove all strikes. Then I just don't have to worry about strikes. I could focus entirely on this stupid anger thrash nonsense. I don't have means to exhaust the Soot. That's kind of the real issue here. I don't know. I definitely don't want the pumpkin here. I mean, it only works well for this act, and I have energy anyway. Thing is with removing 4 cards, like removing 4 strikes, the reason I think that's not good is because then that's less targets that I can hit with Thrash. Especially on the first cycle of the deck. I'm just gonna go Soup. Screw it. Okay, let's, alright, we're fighting the Insatiable. Because this fight's like, race, right? Like, he'll kill you if you take too long, because the more you run away, the harder it is to run away, and then eventually he'll just eat you, and then you die. So you have to kill him before that happens. It's like, I don't know, 20-odd damage every, like, turn or 2 or whatever. Insatiable's certainly a fight. I love, thematically, the Insatiable. I think he's such a fun encounter. I think it's really straightforward, though. It's just like, if you break it down, it's just a damage race. Let's see. Is there like a really good path? How many elites can I get in a row? Oh my god, there's a 4 elite path. That's freaking crazy. But there's 0 fires, so I'm probably not doing that. There's an insane 4 fire path. This elite over here is like completely devoid of any other elites being chained. So is this one, unless I go this path. Which really sucks. Holy crap, this map sucks. Wow, am I going a 4 elite path with 0 healing? There's no way. That's terrible. That's insane. Can I just gun down? Like, if I fought the Insatiable right now, I guess that's the question. Could I just gun him down? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Because if I can, I could just take a bunch of campfires, I guess. Events and fires, maybe I could prioritize instead. Like, I could go bang, 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 fire, bang, bang, shop, bang, fire. Is that enough power? What would I even upgrade? What is this upgrade? That's like not even that good. This is a good upgrade. 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 This is just too dangerous and kind of dumb. That's like really dumb. Am I strong enough to do it? Am I? No, this deck is jank as hell. There's no way, right? triple fire with a shop and an event. Get a relic here, another fire. I could then... I don't have money for an early shop. Like, I could get an elite here. I could get one elite and then get a bunch of stuff. So I guess if I did, it would be like this. Probably like this, because the early fights are easier, and then I could get more cards and then probably do better in the fight. Or I could go like this. And, like, get really good events. I guess it's up to what I think is better, which I'm kind of unsure. 3 events, pretty strong. I could get relics out of events. Like, the events at Slay the Spire 2 are way better than Slay the Spire 1. We'll say that much. If I go this way... The early shop sucks. I can't do much there. I can't even remove a strike because I have Eternal on them now. Which I guess is my fault. But at the same time, it's like, would that even be good if I did in the first place? Like, when taking the for remove, well, then I wouldn't even need to remove, right? So it's like kind of a moot point, really. Plus, I want them for Thrash. And if I don't want to remove a defend because my block game is trash. So this already sucks. I kind of don't like this. I know that my deck is okay. I don't... Like, what do I do if I come up against Entomancer anyway? Just lose? Like, I guess I could, like... Slow and Steady wins the race with Anger and Thrash, maybe? But, like, I can't Whirlwind Entomancer. I could hit him with a hard Bird Swoop. I could create a couple of days and kind of ride it out. But I can't Whirlwind. It's kind of a rough fight. I could probably win it if I tried. This gives 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get better cards. 1, 2, 3 events where I can maybe get some power. Multiple elites and a relic and a fight and an event and a shop and an event and a... Yeah, I don't know, dude. In terms of preparing myself for this, I think I'm getting a bunch of relics this way and upgrades this way anyway. Maybe I just go this way and say screw it and just take an easy act. That's what I'm gonna do. Holy crap. I did not expect that to go so well, jeez. Alright, so I want more card draw, so Vicious is interesting. Because I could Bash and I could Thunderclap. Actually, I want to know if Thunderclap Vicious on multiple enemies will work. Like, draw more than once. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Bully. Bully plus. 3 additional damage for each vulnerable on the enemy is okay. I don't have enough to make that valuable. These aren't great. I don't need a second one. Do I want this mantle back? It kind of seems like my entire strategy has shifted, and now my main damage source is like Thrash. And like... Do I care? I mean, it's always good to have another good damage card, but at the same time, if it's not vulnerable, it's barely better than a strike. In fact, I'd say because strike is now free, it's worse. Yeah, I'll just skip. Okay, this guy gets stunned when you full block, which is great. That went pretty well. I care about the energy pot. I mean, I could play it with, like, Whirlwind, I guess. Power Potion's pretty good. It could help with this, especially if I get, like, Demon Form or something. Second Flame Barrier? Definitely. Oh, God, this guy. So, Hunter Killer gives Tender. Every time I play a card, I lose Strength and Dex. Which is tragic, man. That's 37. 15 leaves him at 33, and then this will be 18, which leaves him at 15, and this will be leave him at 5. I could just do that. Oh, fruit juice. I don't care about these. Remove a card or 2 enlightenment. Reduce the cost of all cards to 1 this turn. What would that hit? Pyre and Flame Barrier? Like, it's kind of whatever. I'll remove, I guess. What's the next shop is way up there. I don't have the option to leave, and adding 2 of these to my deck would be kind of bad, so I guess I'll just take this here. What would I remove, though? I can't remove a strike, so... I guess I don't need Breakthrough anymore. Because I have Thunderclap Whirlwind. This guy, if you dive all the way and you could get this Pollinus Core in the center, I think it's like... How does it work? It's like every so many cards you play, like you draw a card or something like that. Was that it? I don't actually remember how it works. I could just take the gold. But you get more gold if you dive deeper. I have the shop coming up and a lot of fires between. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional. Oh, 2 additional is pretty solid. I could take the gold. I have Vicious, so it's its own card draw engine, especially if it works the way I hope it does with Thunderclap hitting multiple targets. I would like another Thunderclap, if that is how that works. But I do have a shop that will otherwise be useless without this money, so I kind of want to take the money. To be honest, I'll just do that. Smith. Okay, what do I want to smith? I definitely want to get Whirlwind better, but like at the same time, draw engine. War Paint. Okay, don't hit defend, please. Well, at least it got a Battle Trance, right? It's good to have Battle Trance upgraded. Definitely Pyre. Probably should have upgraded that at the last fire. Yikes. Okay, that worked out. Bloodletting? Do I need a bloodletting? Not really, right? Like, ever? I guess I'd only need it if I drew both flame barriers and needed to play them on the same turn before Pyre comes out. Which is never. I say that now. Maybe it's Bash for the extra vuln. Still want to get Whirlwind up, though. And then good. Sparkling Rouge. Pretty strong. I love the Royal Stamp. Innate and Retain. What would I put that on? What would I need that on? Battle Trance? Flame Barrier? Probably Flame Barrier. That would actually be pretty good to have Retain. Because my block engine is really bad. Four extra cards on turn 1 is really freaking good, though. Well, I guess if it's innate, then it's taking the place of one in my original hand, so it's only 3 extra cards. Still better than a bag of preparation, but you can't draw any more that turn. But I don't have other card draw other than Vicious anyway. And it helps gets Vicious in play. Helps gets Pyre in play, too. Yeah, screw it. Talk myself into it. Maybe not the best call, but it's not a bad one. I think that's actually okay. Do I want to take another event, or do I want to fight? I haven't added many cards this act. I added Vicious and Flame Barrier, and that's it. Take a True Grit. If I take a True Grit and then hit it with an upgrade up here, I could use it to thin down the deck a little bit. Between True Grit and Thrash, I'll be thinning down the deck to just the pieces I need for the fights that I'm in. I guess the question is, does doing that mean that I will never be able to get the pieces I need anymore? Like, is there a point where then it becomes unplayable to do Thrash or True Strike anymore? I guess not, because of how much energy I have and how low cost everything I have is. So I could play down my whole hand and then play them last to stop exhausting. But also Anger propagates itself. So I could get rid of the propagated copies of it if I need to. So I guess I do want one. It seems okay. Corrupted? Wait a minute. I could put Corrupted on Whirlwind. I don't want to put Corrupted on Thrash because I want to play Thrash over and over. Whirlwind is the kind of card you play once, maybe twice throughout a fight. Put it on Whirlwind. Then it would do 12, because Corrupt is 50, right? 50% more damage? Yeah, but you lose 2 HP. It'd be 12, and then with Vulnerable, it would go up to 18. 18x? Man, if I found Chemex, the shit would go crazy. Could also put on Bird Swoop and then upgrade Bird Swoop, and then Bird Swoop suddenly does 27 for 0. Problem is I'd be using Bird Swoop every time I draw it and taking a lot of damage. Maybe that's not a bad thing, though. And I want to upgrade True Grit. I'm definitely taking Corrupted. I think I put it on Whirlwind. Yeah. I want to be able to thin my deck the way I need. Alright, can I pull Demon Form? I mean, Unmovable is solid. That'll just help in general, man. Normally I would trigger this for Ornamental Fan, but he's not attacking, and now this hurts me, even if I play it for 0. So I guess I won't. Ow. Wow, this is rough. That is a bad draw order, man. I'd really like to not lose to the Insatiable on Ascension 0 right now, please. 1. I haven't even gotten to play Thrash yet. That's rough. So deal 22 times 4. Plus 18. So that'd be 88 plus 18. Be 106. Then 175. Surely I could do 75 really easily. I'm not going to bother with Frantic Escapes here. Well, I'm gonna die to Sandpit if I don't kill this turn. $12? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, it worked out. That's a little bit close. This deck is weird, man. This is a weird deck. I was really trying something silly with this Anger. And in Thrash, I've not played once, which is really sad. Wow, these are really good cards. Oh yeah. That power I played was not part of the deck. The, Unmovable. Unmovable really helped me tank that. Without that power pot, I would have died for sure. This run is really not going as well as I wanted to. Really, really jank deck. It's really my own fault. I think these 3 choices were all like, this one I made for fun. This one I made for way too much fun, and now it's, like, dumb. And this one I made to play off of this, and it's just now working. I need, like, headbutts to make Thrash better. I think my block game is bad almost all the time, though. Like, I get these sometimes, which is good, but I think Crimson Mantle is it, man. Alright, so we have a shop here. An elite here. We have a shop here. We have an elite here, and here, and here. We have an elite here, and we have a shop here. So the only way I'm getting 2 elites is if I take this guy. Important. And I didn't get very many relics last act, so I really want to take 2 elites if possible. And yes, I'm fighting Queen. Can my deck beat Queen? I'm not confident. Enthralled. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. That is gross. That's fucking disgusting. I can't even exhaust it because I can't use True Grit to get rid of it. Because I have to play it first. And then it goes to the discard pile. The only way to get rid of Enthralled that I could think of in the Ironclad is like Headbutt into Havoc, maybe? That would work. It's not that bad to have a Folly innate. Sucks, but I already have an innate Battle Trance. So remove 5 cards is okay. But like, what would I remove, I guess? I guess I could remove this bullshit. But then, like, what else would I even get rid of, right? Like, can't get rid of everything. Like, you know? Put a random power from your draw pile into your hand at the start. Free to play. Pyre, Vicious, Crimson Mantle. I think this is in addition to my hand. I'm definitely not taking Enthralled. I just don't even know what I would get rid of if I took the fog thing. Preserved fog. Like, I have these, but I can't get rid of my defense, man. I kind of need those, and I literally can't get rid of these now. Which, honestly, these are fine, because they pair well with this and, like, whatever, right? So if it's not a remove and it's not this, then I guess it's the Jeweled Mask every time. I do not know what to do. I need 2 elites because I need relics, man. My relics are not good. I got a lot of upgrades last act. There are no more upgrades that are so important that I can't use armaments for them, so I don't care about fires too much. So I could do these 4 fights into an elite. I am the Ironclad, so I should be able to handle it, probably. And then I get a fire before another elite comes up. I could even go this way. Still get a fire before an elite comes up. Event shop. I'll have a lot of money for that last shop by then. So I guess it's bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Let's hope this works out, man. I do not know. So I got Crimson Mantle first. Probably do want that, even though it's going to hurt me this turn. Caca. You know, for a second, my dumbass was like, why did I draw? Forgot about Vicious. Oh, it's because I played Battle Trance. I was like, why didn't I draw? What the hell? Okay. 2 damage to kill? Yeah. Take it, we heal. Second Thunderclap. Isn't bad because of Vicious and Whirlwind. But I keep waxing poetic about my block game being shite, and I could just take a stun armor plus, right? That was solid. There's no way I take 2. That would be fucking insane. Stampede. 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. I mean, I kind of need to stop taking cards, and I kind of need to stop taking powers, but, like, Stampede is pretty good. It's just that most of my stuff is free or cheap, so I have most of my stuff played anyway. All right, that doesn't work. Oh, I have 9 plating. Damn it. I'm not used to that. My mistake. Pillage. Is Pillage good here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. 7, 8 attacks. 9, 10, 11 attacks. 11 out of 25 if I take it. But Anchor propagates. And 1, 2, 3 powers, 4 powers. So I guess 11 out of 21 because those get in play and they never come back. Plus the Angers are propagating. Could do. I could play it simple, just take a pommel strike, probably better. That way if I get screwed by bad luck, I could still always get to. I know what I'm, like, expecting. Maybe Pillage was better there. This fight's interesting. I love that the reinforcements come in. I think that's so fun. I mean, this definitely just kills, right? Also, I didn't realize Whirlwind worked like that the reinforcements would come in and get hit by the multi-attack. That's actually crazy. Nice. That helps astronomically. Holy crap. I needed that. Alright, my block game is suddenly way better. It has expanded. Yeah. I'd like to burn this guy's artifact. Quicker, please. Ouch. Alright. Now that we finally got vulnerable on him, this became doable. Which, frankly, thank God. Damn, I was really hoping to pull rage with that. Okay, we really need this guy to die, like, yesterday. Jeez. My deck did not handle him well. It's a good thing I can't get him again. Conflagration. Would have been really solid if I had taken Pillage over Pommel and had Stampede. Skip it though. I can't pivot away from him unless I go up here, and then I have to fight one anyway, so I guess we're staying on this path. This might be a heal of the campfire, to be real. 64. Plus 15 is 79. 89. Literally one shy and I can't draw. Wow, that sucks. That's okay. It's not like I'm taking damage, I guess. Tropic Brews, nice. If you lost HP this turn, draw a card. That goes pretty well with Crimson Mantle. I'll try it. Why not? Oh, God! Pocket Watch. Let's go. That's not always good, and we play a lot of cards with this deck, but it could be good sometimes if used properly, so we'll see. See, like right now, for example, because like there are cards I don't want to draw, like my powers. Oh yeah, here it is. There's a big turn that Pocket Watch built up for me. Okay, until it lands, it gets half damage. So what we really want is to draw more. This is the only way we have in our hand that we can draw, so we'll do it. So we're only going to take 4 damage, so that's fine. Oh, you know what? We took 4 damage. We should have played Whirlwind, taken 2, and then procced Ornamental Fan. Damn, -2. I didn't think about it in time. Yeah, drink the fruit juice, heal. Definitely. Oh, that's actually really lucky. I think if this was Soul Nexus, we might struggle a bit. But because we got the Knights, we might actually be able to do a lot of work here. That was a misplay. I should have done Battle Transfers. Whatever. Okay, so he applied Hex. So now I have to kill him because my entire deck is intangible, which is awful. Like, actually straight up the worst. Okay, do that to draw with Vicious, and then... That to draw again, maybe? Okay, you need to die, like, yesterday. Oh, wait. Nice. Better to do that, lose 1 to Crimson Mantle, than lose 2 to Whirlwind, I guess. Pen Nib is phenomenal. Okay, so now, if I have Vulnerable with like a Thunderclap on Queen and her subject, and then I have Whirlwind, it would normally deal 18, right? Without factoring in strength that I gain from things such as Vajra and Rainbow Ring. Without factoring that in, it's 18. Pen Nib, it would be 36 times X. And X goes up with Pyre. So I believe that my strategy should be Pen Nib Whirlwind in this fight. Now, I wonder if I should take Bloodletting. Probably not. I already take too much damage. I take damage from Crimson Mantle and Whirlwind. And my energy is already good. Oh, the fake shop, huh? Okay. Bear in mind, this is a real shop immediately after this, right? I'm not likely to start very many with 0 blocks, so I'm not going to take that. Not taking Snecko Eye because it would ruin my 0 cost. And it doesn't even give me extra draw like the real Snecko Eye. 1 extra energy on turn 1 could be useful. 4 extra block on turn 1 could be useful. I know that the Queen's subject does always attack on turn 1, I think. 43 for 3 is rough. If I got up to 88, this would heal for 8.8, which I believe rounds up to 9. But right now, I think 8.5 would also round up to 9, assuming it rounds up. But I think it rounds down in this game no matter what. I could be incorrect about that. I think my upgrades aren't great. I'll probably heal there, so maybe don't bother with any of that and instead just buy this and move forward. But if buying this could get in the way of buying a potion and a relic, so I'm just going to move on. Okay, now. Okay. So, this solves the fight, right? A little bit. A little bit. Hear me out. Not fully. Little bit. Definitely helps. Thing is, this is also good for the energy with Whirlwind. But I have an Entropic Brew. And I could buy this, and I would go up to 5 potion slots. And I could buy all 3 of these potions, and I could just pop them all mad quick. Can I afford all 3 of these? Let's see. 104, 156, 368. I could afford all of that. And I think this is better than Demon Form, maybe. Thing is, I could, whoops. The thing is, I could buy Demon Form and Offering. I think Offering might not be phenomenal, though. I could also just buy these and skip the belt. I do miss out on 2 potions from the brew when I pop it, though. That'd be 104. That'd be 247. Leaving me with 124 gold. I could do a card remove. I think at this point I would remove Thrash, if anything. Which is crazy. But, like, real. 1-2 punch goes really hard with Whirlwind as well, though. I think these are non-negotiable. They're just going to be so helpful. My deck is incredibly underpowered and weak. I'm like, I have just enough block to get through, and just enough damage to get by, and no more and no less so far, right? My relic game is kind of mid. I'm really facing a lot of hardship right now. I feel like I could buy Potion Belt Speed Pot, but I could buy Demon Form. Can't buy Demon Form and 1-2 punch, but that's fine. Like, Whirlwind will be great when I get the nib, if I can get it to be what, if I can time it, right? If I can time it. I don't even have the benefit of going in with the nib racked up at 9. I just got the damn thing. And I can't rack it up. There are no fights, so. I think I could get Demon Form out of a Power Potion, but I can't guarantee that I get Demon Form out of a Power Potion. I think that's the real issue, right? So what do I get rid of right now? What do I lose right now? Well, I say Thrash, but like Spite is definitely worse than Thrash. Hasn't helped. It's probably a mistake to even take this. A lot of mistakes this run. Like a lot. I started here. Like, I was trying to have fun, man. I still am, but you know what I mean. Trying to be, trying to get weird with it. I don't know. Yeah, Spite is the weakest link. Shouldn't have even bothered taking it. Who cares? Is it Demon Form upgrade or is it Rest, man? That's a genuinely hard call. Queen is kind of difficult. I think Queen is the hardest Act 3 fight. I think I have enough scaling just here and there. I'll just rest. The 1 extra strength I don't think will make or break anything. I have enough. It's either my deck is good enough or it isn't. Also, that was a god tier pull. Maybe I should have done it, huh? Do I try to fish for armaments? Man, if I had pulled it, it would have been rad. Alright, pretty good open. Gonna try to kill the amalgam here. I think I have to bash for the draw because his hand sucks ass. Defend to proc the ring. And to block, obviously, but still. Higher. Armaments. Anger, proc the ring. That's a lot of procs on the ring. That's really good news, man. Taking a good amount of damage here, though. I'm going to 22. He's hitting me for 36. Do I take it on the chin, or do I skill pot? No, I take it on the chin, because Pocket Watch. Definitely. One, two, three. Thrash would kill Whirlwind. Damn. I could 1, 2, 3. My hand size will go down to 5. Snecko Oil, pull 5 cards. Really high odds one of them is an attack. And then do a big Whirlwind and kill him and then hit. Yeah, let's try it. Massive. Absolutely massive. All right. That run
was scuffed as fuck.
But that's okay. That's okay, because we kept a level. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about this game and, like, trying to get better in climbing. The thing is, I know I made a bunch of mistakes, and because I'm on low ascension, I even got a bit cocky. Really cocky, even. Genuinely really cocky. Made some really dumb decisions. One of them was for science, though. It's really sad that this doesn't work the cool way. But that's the thing. As long as you're aware of what is a risk, like, okay, it's like, I think to become better at this game, the main thing is knowing the difference between what is consistent and what is good luck, and knowing the difference between what is just a mistake and what is bad luck, right? I think all of the hardship that I've had this run was because I made really scuffed, poor decisions. I wasn't thinking as clearly as I should on a lot of them. I made a few cocky misplays, and obviously my play wasn't perfect. My deck building was really bad this run, just like in general. I think I pulled it together at the end. Like, the deck wasn't feeling really bad or anything. And I know that it didn't help that the map was really awkward, but yeah, there's a lot of scuff. There's a lot of scuff, and I made a lot of errors, but you could still pull it through as long as you're aware of it and you're aware of what you need, right? Like, I knew that eventually I was going to get to Queen, and I was going to be underpowered. Without the 2 demon forms, I think I still would have fared well, because I was able to get a big Pendant Whirlwind. Obviously, without the literally 27 strength, it would have been rougher. But I have so much health left. It's like, did I need the demon forms? No, maybe not. Maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. The fight would have gotten harder over time because my plating would have run out, but it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. Really scuffed run, but it's A0. Just trying to have some fun. It's all good. That's the point. All right. Perfect. I think going forward, I'll try to be a little less cocky. I think I was so cocky because it's literally a seated run, right? Like the first run is like I remember beating it without that much difficulty the first time a few weeks ago. So it is what it is. Try a little bit harder. See you guys next time tomorrow for a silent run. Cheers.